in 3 times, I get my 4th coffee free and all that sort of stuff. Most of these kind of incentives are pretty lame, it has to be said. I thought this was a good example of a festival working with local businesses and encouraging people to participate. You know, if you check into all of the places within a particular cluster, you get a badge. What you do with the badge, that's up to you. Appy Snap, this is one which mixes iPhoneography we were talking about earlier with this idea of gamification. It sets daily challenges and says, okay, today we're going to do a self-portrait, or today we're going to do street life, or a whole bunch of other things. We've seen some examples, and I think what we're looking at here, the reference to the sponsor, is a sort of way in, and not necessarily a sponsor, but it could be a partner, which is today's challenge is to take a photo related to either a local coffee shop or your cultural institution or whatever it is that you want to do. So I like that idea of setting challenges for people to contribute content. So you're not just saying, hey, take a picture, or hey, make a comment. You're saying, take a picture about this. Okay, and we're going to do that, and which for something like a festival is quite a nice idea, I think. The last one here from Erica Badu is her love meter. And what's interesting about this is that fans get rewards the more they share content, the more they buy stuff as well, obviously, and the more they actually contribute content themselves. And whilst, you know, this is a pretty naked and exploitative example, there's something interesting in here about people who contribute to the conversation, or who contribute content, or help you tell your story, to reward them in some way and bring them closer into the center, if you like. But I think for me, the real heart of gaming, which is, you know, really creative, complex challenges, storytelling, emotional experiences, all that stuff that is great about gaming, that a lot of that doesn't really exist in these sort of examples. And so I think for this to really kind of evolve, it needs to kind of rise above these pure mechanics. But hopefully there's some sort of ideas starting to kind of spark about how some of this stuff might be used. Good time cue, because this is our last one, augmented reality. And I've kind of saved, for me, the best to last. Who's heard of augmented reality? All right, good. So this basically allows you to use a mobile device to augment locations, physical locations in the real world, with information, images, and media. So what this means, when I hold up my phone or my device, with the camera switched on and scan it across the room, it will show me data based on, you know, where that data has been deposited. So we saw earlier, when we were talking about iPhone photography, that when you take a photo, you append a location, you tag a location to that. So it's got a kind of geocode already in it. So one example would be that I could create an app that fuses my camera with Instagram or something like that.